Welcome to this brief guide on how to configure site search engines in Google Chrome. Do you ever get annoyed by having to constantly switch between tabs to search for things on a specific website? Or maybe you're tired of sifting through irrelevant results when all you want is information from a particular source. And let's be honest, who hasn't wished that they could just ask a super smart AI to find what they need online? Well, those frustrations end today. In this video, I'll show you how to use Chrome's built-in site search engine feature to make searching websites an absolute breeze. And here's the kicker, we'll even set up ChatGPT as our default search engine. This means you can use natural language to search and get incredibly relevant results powered by AI. And the best thing is that this will also work with other Chromium-based browsers such as Edge, Brave, or even Arc. Alright, let's dive in and add our first site search engine. This is going to allow us to search specific websites directly from the address bar, saving us tons of time and clicks. Think of it kind of like creating a shortcut to your favorite website's search function. You can add a site search engine in a few different ways. You can right-click anywhere inside the address bar, even if you're on the new tab page, and select the Manage Search Engines option. Or you can go to Chrome settings directly by typing chrome://settings/search engines directly into the address bar. You can also access these settings through the Chrome menu. If you're using Edge or Arc, simply replace the word Chrome with your browser's name instead. No matter which way you choose though, you'll end up on the search engine's settings page. As you can see, there's quite a few things here, but don't worry, we'll walk through it step by step. About halfway down the page, you'll see a section labeled Site Search. This is where we'll add our ChatGPT search engine. So go ahead and click on the Add button. A small window pops up with a few fields that we'll need to fill in. The first one up here is Name. This is simply a name for our custom search engine, so that we can easily identify it later on. Let's just call it ChatGPT. Below there is the shortcut field. This is the magic word that will activate our ChatGPT search. Choose something memorable that you'll easily associate with ChatGPT. In this example, I'm just going to use ChatGPT. Finally, we have the URL with %s in the place of query. This might seem a little bit intimidating, but it's actually quite simple. This is where we tell Chrome how to construct the search URL for ChatGPT. So go ahead and paste in this URL. Don't worry too much about typing it all out, I'll include it in the video description below for you to simply copy. Now that %s that you see in the URL is a very special placeholder. When you perform a search, Chrome will automatically replace that with your search term. Pretty neat, huh? Alright, so we've filled in all of the necessary information. We can now go ahead and click on the Add button to save our new site search engine. And there you have it. We've successfully added ChatGPT as a site search engine in Chrome. Now, let's see this in action with some real-world scenarios. Let's say you were curious about the history of the internet. Instead of going to ChatGPT's website, activating the web search option, and then typing in your question, you can simply type ChatGPT, hit the Tab key, type your query directly into the address bar, and then hit Enter. See what happens? Chrome automatically used our ChatGPT keyword to recognize that we want to use the ChatGPT search engine and sent our query straight there. How cool is that? Now let's try out another one. Maybe you need help with something that isn't a regular web search. Just type ChatGPT, press Tab, and then type your prompt. Something like writing a song about a cat named Dusty, and let ChatGPT do its thing. And there you have it, a brand new song all about a cat named Dusty, all thanks to the power of site search engines and ChatGPT. Okay, now that we've got the hang of adding site search engines, let's take it a step further and set ChatGPT as our default search engine for Chrome. This means that we'll be able to use natural language to search and not even need to use the keyword shortcut. To manage our search engines, we go back to the search engine settings page using any of the methods that we discussed earlier, such as right-clicking the address bar, typing in the address, or navigating through the Chrome menu. Once you're back on the search engine settings page, scroll down to the site search section and find the ChatGPT search engine that we just created. Next to the entry, you'll see 3 vertical dots. Click on these dots to open a menu with more options. From this menu, select Make Default. This will set ChatGPT as your default search engine for Chrome. Now, whenever you type a search query into your address bar without a keyword, Chrome will use ChatGPT to search for it automatically. This is incredibly powerful because it lets you use natural language and get more relevant results powered by AI. See, I just typed a general query without any keywords and Chrome automatically used ChatGPT to find me the answer. This is a game changer for searching the web. Okay, so we've added ChatGPT as a site search engine and even set it as our default. But what if we want to make some changes or add more search engines? Well, Chrome makes managing your search engines super easy. Let's go ahead and take a look. Again, head back to the search engine settings page. And then first off, editing. Let's say that ChatGPT was not our default and we still needed to use the keyword and we want to change the keyword for it. Maybe ChatGPT is honestly just a little bit too long and we want to use CGPT instead. No problem. Just find the ChatGPT entry in the list and click on the pencil icon next to it. This will open up that pop-up window that we originally used to create our site search engine. Now we can change the name, keyword, or even the URL. Let's go ahead and change the keyword to CGPT. And that's it. Now, whenever we want to use ChatGPT, we simply type CGPT, hit Tab, and then type our query. Next up is deleting. Maybe you've added a site search engine that you don't use anymore and you want to get rid of it. Again, just find the entry in the list and then click on the 3 dots and this time select Delete. And boom, it's gone, just like that. And now for some final tips and tricks. Your keyword shortcuts are the secret sauce to using site search engines like a pro. They're the shortcuts that trigger your search engines, so it's important to choose them wisely. A good shortcut should be short and memorable. You don't want to type a long, complicated keyword every time you want to search. It should also be relevant to the search engine. The keyword should be something that you'll easily associate with that website. And lastly, it should be easy to type. You want to avoid keywords with special characters or numbers that are difficult to type quickly. For example, AMZN for Amazon is a great keyword because it's short, relevant, and easy to type. Similarly, Wiki for Wikipedia and YT for YouTube are great choices. On the other hand, Amazon-online-store would be a terrible keyword because it's long, cumbersome, and not very memorable. By using effective shortcuts, you can significantly speed up your browsing and make searching the web easier than ever. And if you're looking for some more ideas of potential sites to add, be sure to check out the Inactive Shortcuts section at the bottom of the search engine settings page. Chrome will automatically suggest some potential site search engines based on your browsing history. It's a great way to quickly add site search engines for websites that you frequently visit. And that's a wrap. You've now learned everything that you need to know about site search engines in Google Chrome. We've covered adding, managing, setting defaults, and even using keywords effectively. Now it's your turn to give it a spin and discover how site search engines can improve your browsing experience. Happy searching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, be sure to check out the channel. And if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.